Have you ever pondered the true nature of one of the most popular politicians of our time? Today, we'll look at Ivanka Trump's complicated family history, which includes her marriage, her relationship with her half-sister Tiffany, her relationships with her father Donald, her brothers, her in-laws, and her stepmother Melania. You will have a much better understanding of how Ivanka Trump's family relationships have affected her private and public lives at the end of this film, which exposes her family dynamics. Keep listening to the very end since this discussion is full with interesting facts, unexpected discoveries, and some debates you may not have heard before. You're in for a thorough, intriguing, and thought-provoking inquiry regardless of whether you've long admired the Trump family or you're simply interested in the inner workings of one of the most well-known dynasties in America. Chapter 1: Ivanka Trump's Marriage, the Real Story. First, let's talk about Ivanka Trump's marriage, which has long been a source of interest for the general public. Despite being in the spotlight from an early age, Ivanka, who is renowned for her elegance, intelligence, and business sense, has kept her public persona under strict supervision. The marriage between her and Jared Kushner has frequently been viewed as a well-publicized union of two influential families. But what is the true nature of their relationship? Because they both have experience in the high-stakes world of business and real estate, many people think their marriage is more transactional than love. Long before entering politics, Ivanka and Jared both held executive positions in multi-billion-dollar companies, and their relationship appears to be based as much on a desire for achievement as it is on love. According to Ivanka, Kushner finds her lengthy workdays, which typically run 12 to 14 hours, to be quite appealing. She boasted about always being the first to come at work in one particularly memorable interview, which seems to have contributed to the early development of their relationship. Their story is one of chance and ambition, where family ties and business dealings coexist. Some have even claimed that their wedding included aspects that seemed less like a conventional ceremony and more like a commercial ploy. For instance, a flyer for one of Donald Trump's golf clubs was allegedly included in the wedding program. Even though Ivanka has denied it, this lends credence to the idea that their relationship is as much about money and power as it is about passion. Ivanka and Jared have insisted that their relationship is solid and that they are strongly committed to co-parenting their kids while pursuing their political and commercial goals, despite all of the rumors and media coverage. This complicated marriage serves as a reminder that love may occasionally be accompanied by cunning and brutal ambition in the high-stress industries of politics and business. Chapter 2: Tiffany Trump and Ivanka Trump's Relationship. Let's now discuss Ivanka and her half-sister Tiffany Trump's connection, which has lasted over the years despite the difficulties posed by their disparate upbringings. While Ivanka grew up in the glitz and glamour of New York, Tiffany, the daughter of Donald Trump and his second wife, Mara Maples, grew up in California. The two sisters have maintained a close bond in spite of their emotional and physical separation. Ivanka and Tiffany have always been close, and Ivanka frequently praises Tiffany, calling her a younger sister. The sisters have demonstrated their relationship by smiling and conversing as though no time had gone during family vacations and other important events. In one particularly noteworthy case, Tiffany sought assistance from Ivanka after feeling excluded from the family's wealth and benefits. Ivanka used her relationships with their father to secure Tiffany a credit card with a restricted monthly limit as a Christmas gift. Their bond, which is based on loyalty, support, and an unwritten understanding that family comes first despite their disparate upbringings and circumstances, is revealed in this seemingly unimportant episode. According to people who know the sisters well, their relationship is one of the few things that has remained constant in the midst of the turmoil of celebrity and political life, despite the fact that the media frequently sets them against one another. Chapter 3: Ivanka and her in-laws' relationship. Let's move on to a more complex and frequently difficult area of Ivanka's life, her connection with her in-laws. Ivanka Trump met the Kushner family through her marriage to Jared Kushner. The Kushner family is well known for their strong ties to New Jersey real estate and their fervent Jewish religious practice. Ivanka was first viewed with suspicion by the Kushner in-laws due to the fact that she was Donald Trump's daughter and their family had a history of public controversy. According to sources, the Kushners were especially worried about how Ivanka's upbringing and her well-maintained, frequently pampered appearance would mesh with their more conservative and traditional clientele. Ivanka was allegedly put to the test by the Kushner family, who wanted her to demonstrate that she was more than just a lovely face or the offspring of their fortune. In the end, Ivanka was able to win them over despite their initial disagreements. Even the most skeptical members of the Kushner family were taken aback by her knowledge, her commitment to her career, and her ability to handle both the political and high finance sectors. She is able to combine the best aspects of both worlds, her New York acumen and the Kushners' realistic, grounded approach to business and family life, as evidenced by her connection with her in-laws. Her ability to thrive in a complex atmosphere where personal ties and professional ambitions frequently clash is a result of her meticulous balancing effort. Chapter 4: The relationship between Ivanka and Ivana. Without talking about Ivanka Trump's connection with her mother, Ivana Trump, no analysis of her family dynamics would be complete. Ivanka and Ivana are occasionally presented as two rather different people. One is frank and provocative, while the other is intelligent and up-to-date. Donald Trump's first wife, Ivana, is renowned for her glitz and her candor, which stand in stark contrast to Ivanka's more subdued and professional manner. A mother's relationship with her daughter has a lengthy and complex history, notwithstanding these distinctions. In fact, Ivanka was named after her mother, and Ivana has given her daughter both praise and criticism in several interviews over the years. According to reports, Ivana has been seen as a strict mentor who encourages Ivanka to maintain particular family values while also recognizing her daughter's special talents and achievements. The larger difficulties of growing up in the Trump family, where scandal and celebrity frequently coexist, are reflected in this loving but tense connection. Despite the public's constant attention to the drama and glitz, Ivanka and Ivana's relationship has been one of mutual respect, understanding, and growth, even during their fights. Chapter 5: Melania and Ivanka's relationship. Ivanka Trump's connection with her stepmother, Melania Trump, is another important aspect of her family history. A distinct dynamic developed inside the Trump family following Donald Trump's 2005 marriage to Melania. Because Melania came from a very different background than Ivanka, she had a unique method of coping with the demands of public life. Ivanka and Melania have succeeded in creating a relationship that is marked by respect for one another and occasionally even affection in spite of their differences. Ivanka has frequently praised Melania, calling her a supportive and compassionate person in her life. Ivanka, for example, has commended Melania for her ability to remain composed under pressure and for her ability to keep her dignity despite the constant media attention. Their respective roles within the Trump family have also shaped their relationship. Ivanka has been portrayed as the more contemporary, business-savvy daughter who frequently collaborates closely with her father in the Trump Organization and the presidential administration, while Melania has been portrayed as the glitzy former model and first lady. In the end, this contrast has helped them to complement one another, even though it may have caused some conflict in the past. Ivanka's attempts to stand by Melania and protect her, particularly in the face of severe criticism, have strengthened their bond and shown that even in a family as well known as the Trumps, harmony and understanding are possible. Chapter 6: Donald Trump and Ivanka Trump's relationship. It would be difficult to discuss Ivanka Trump without bringing up her relationship with her father, Donald Trump. Donald is said to have a strong relationship with his oldest daughter, whom he occasionally refers to as his golden child. Ivanka was brought into the public eye at a young age, and her connection with her father has been characterized by both positive and negative feedback. Donald has often boasted about Ivanka's abilities, explaining how she became well known in his business empire and drew notable guests. He has expressed his profound delight with her achievements in interviews and talk shows, frequently highlighting the fact that she is not only his daughter but also a dependable counselor and an important part of his legacy. But this intimate bond has also presented a unique set of difficulties. Ivanka was raised in a household that demands media attention and public appearances, so she has had to carefully balance becoming a successful entrepreneur with living up to her father's expectations. Ivanka has continuously shown a strong work ethic and a dedication to her own values in spite of the challenges. Additionally, she has stated that her father has greatly impacted her career and has frequently defended her independence. Her ability to maintain this equilibrium in a setting where the Trump brand is frequently used to establish control is evidence of her tenacity and determination to carve out her own path. Ivanka Trump's relationship with her brothers, Chapter 7. We conclude by discussing Ivanka Trump's connection with her siblings, which provides an additional viewpoint on what it's like to be a member of one of the most well-known families in America. Of Donald Trump's children, Ivanka is the eldest, and her brothers, Eric and Donald Jr., each have different responsibilities around the house. Their relationship has been characterized by a great deal of rivalry and conflict, despite the fact that they have occasionally put up a united front in favor of their father's political and business endeavors. Growing up in this kind of setting taught Ivanka and her brothers early on that teamwork is just as important to success as individual skill. Ivanka, who is frequently called the golden child, is not only intelligent and attractive, but she also has a poise that her brothers occasionally find difficult to match in public. Despite this, there are innumerable tales that demonstrate their close relationship, which has developed over years of experiencing similar struggles, life events, and media attention. Ivanka's brothers have frequently commended her in interviews and public appearances for her leadership, her steadfast devotion to the family, and her capacity to handle the challenges of business and politics with poise and resolve. Despite harsh public criticism, this family support serves as a potent reminder that the Trump dynasty is based on a strong and enduring bond that transcends the news. Ivanka Trump's identity and public persona are shaped by a considerably more complex and extensive web of relationships, including those with her husband, Tiffany, her in-laws, mother Ivana, stepmother Melania, father Donald, and brothers. Throughout the entire investigation, this has been made quite evident. The difficulties and triumphs of each relationship have shaped Ivanka into the strong, multifaceted leader she is today, a woman who has withstood harsh public scrutiny. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that, despite the upheaval of the outer world, family, in all its complexity, is frequently the cornerstone of our success and resilience. We appreciate you watching the full video. Please take a time to like this video and leave a comment below if you found this in-depth analysis of Ivanka Trump's marital and family relationships to be as interesting and instructive as I did. What lessons can we all take away from her experience, and how have these relationships impacted her life, in your opinion? To ensure you don't miss any updates, make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell if you're interested in learning more about the intriguing realm of celebrity family relationships and the intimate tales that lie behind the headlines. Keep in mind that every family has secrets, and occasionally the real tale behind them excites more than any headline ever could. Never give up, be inquisitive, and educate yourself.